Any parent in the UK taking care of kids, especially from 0 to 4 years, will agree with me that it can be such a nightmare. With rising cost of living triggered by inflation and interest rate hikes, most working class parents are really struggling to make ends meet in the UK, let alone pay for expensive childcare. In fact, a study shows that the cost of childcare in England is high compared with other countries and has risen quickly over time. According to data from one survey, the cost of a part-time nursery place for a child under 2 grew by 60% in cash terms between 2010 and 2021, twice as fast as average earnings and much higher than the 24% growth in overall prices in the same period. It is even worse when you are an immigrant without settlement status because you cannot access government childcare benefit and you have to bear all the cost of sending your kid to nursery. My wife and I find ourselves in this hardship too, but we have tried to find ways to ease the problem. In this video, I will share with you 5 strategies we are using to navigate childcare challenges in the UK. Stay tuned. The 5 main strategies we've been using to navigate childcare challenges in the UK are: number 1, get a work from home job. Number 2, make use of the free hours of child play in your community. Number 3, find an affordable childminder. Number 4, register your child early for the government free childcare hours. And number 5, childcare support from family and friends. Now let's dive into the strategies. Strategy number 1. Due to the pandemic, most office jobs became fully remote. Now most companies have returned back to the office on a hybrid basis. 3 days work from home, 2 days in the office. If you have a kid below the age of 4, both parents working from home can be such a blessing. My wife and I have days when we work from home, and because of this, we are able to take care of our girl without the headache of exorbitant nursery costs. Strategy number 2. Most communities in the UK offer about an hour or 2 free hours child play for kids. The only challenge is that you have to be there with the kid. But just think about it. Every week your kid has the chance to communicate with kids of his or her age. Human interaction is great for the cognitive growth of every child, and of course, it will build their social skills before they officially start school at age 4. Yes, we do interact with our kid at home, and that has definitely helped her develop her language. But the weekly exposure to play and interaction with kids of her age has been such an advantage for her growth. Strategy number 3. If you can afford about £5 to £7 per hour, you can find a professional childminder who will be happy to take that and look after your kid on days when you need to work from the office. Of course, if you are living in London, then the cost of childminder care will still be high, but it's nothing compared to the cost of a nursery. Strategy number 4. The UK government has given eligible families 15 hours funded early education per week for 2-year-olds and above. You can even get up to 30 hours per week free childcare with a nursery in your local council if you're eligible. Just go to the government website, put in your postcode, and you'll find all the information you need, including your eligibility. Now, If you are eligible, and you are likely to be eligible even if you don't have settled status, you need to act quick. Nursery spaces fill up so quickly in this country. So if you are watching this video and your kid will be turning 2 this year, you should have registered with a childcare nursery in your local council by now. So if you have not done so, act quickly. Strategy number 5. If you are an African immigrant in the UK, one of the things you'll probably miss is the external family support for childcare. In Ghana, for example, my mom-in-law would be happy to come stay with us for 6 months when we had our baby and help take care of our baby. The story is a bit different in the UK. My wife and I bore all the responsibility of taking care of our baby. No external family support. But then, if you really need support, just ask. A lot of African family and friends will be happy to volunteer some time to help, especially if it is your first baby and you don't have much experience taking care of a baby. I remember, without asking, my big brother and the wife, who also happened to live in the UK, offered to take in my wife and our new baby for some time and support them. In our church, most of the old women were happy to offer their support to help take care of the kid. In fact, a Ghanaian woman in our church visited a couple of times to make pastries for us. We will often decline her help, but she was so eager to help us because that is who we are. Africans believe in helping each other most of the time. So these are the 5 tips or strategies that we are employing to navigate the challenges of childcare support in the UK. If you are watching this video and you've got a tip or strategy that is helpful, please feel free to share in the comment section. And yes, share this video with whoever will get value out of it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.